Me Abdullah bin Zubair back at Amina Anwar official, and yeah, I'm still considering the World War III simulator on a paper map, and things are not looking good. Okay, now good news: Sudan has defeated uh, Cameroon and South Sudan, but bad news: the U.S. took over Canada, and Germany also took over parts of Canada, even though Quebec became independent. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. And China took over Mongolia until China loses it for the second time. And Mongolia's independence, and then eventually Nepal's independence, set off alarms, and then that convinces East Turkestan to gain independence. Even though they do annex Mongolia's territory, like East Turkestan, it does not matter. What matters is that China is weakened, and Mongolia soon tries to take over its former territory. Yeah, Genghis Khan did not get revived. But another miracle happened. I don't know what happened, but something. Then comes Tibet. It gains independence, finally. Tibet. You were gone in 1950. You shall return in 21/112. Okay, this does not sound great. But Manchuria also becomes a nation now. Okay, several countries have formed. And now Bhutan does the funniest thing. Because even though it doesn't border China, it attacks the southern part of Tibet. Basically just inter-allies cooperation. And yeah, the US and Germany, they're celebrating because of that. Until they realize they're going for China. I don't know why US and China are on the same side, honestly. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, heck nah. Meanwhile, the US, now say Canada, they want to unite the English world. Even though that sounds kind of messed up, and especially messed up because it's the Americans are not British. So they sailed all the way across several kilometers off Antarctic coasts, that they could not colonize, and go to the coast of Australia, where they do a massacre. They take over all of this, and they make independence movements for Papua New Guinea, and Papua New Guinea becomes independent. And Papua New Guinea supports Germany, even though that's not a good idea. It looks bad now. Oh, and it is bad. Uganda is fighting back. Uganda, which supported Germany, they're now going against Ethiopia. Okay, it looks hopeless, but what about Europe? Not good either. Where's Belarus, actually? The Belarus region, it has mostly been against Germany until it says, yeah, they changed their minds. And Russia's like, why? And Belarus is like, I don't know, just did. Yeah, it's stupid, but well, Germany's now celebrating. Until Canada declares itself the Kingdom of Canada as an independent force. Only to realize Quebec exists and Germany is on its northern ledges, and oh yeah, Alaska is part of the US. And Canada, yeah, Mexico is happy to see Canada back, but what is these nuts? And so Quebec, it supports Germany because Germany and the US, they made it independent. So Canada pulls an upset on Quebec. And they pull so much of an upset on Quebec, they just swipe it off the map. Now, World War III is getting crazy now. Canada also wants to take down Germany, which has made stalemate in here. So they go on until they reach this island. And oh wait, there's this. Yeah, so they reach Greenland and yeah, they free Denmark finally, bro. They free it. It's a country again. Got independence from Germany. And like yeah, the Manchuria region is a nation now. And like while it looks good for the Allies, especially like in here in this region, Bhutan is expanding a lot. Oh my god, bro. They have expanded for sure. And now, like, it looks good on paper until you realize Mauritania is attacking everyone now. They're working with this guy to invade Mali. And they've made this point. Angola and Ivory Coast are in danger because of Burkina Faso, which took over Angola and is trying to invade Cote d'Ivoire. Liberia is helping the Ivory Coast, and like Angola and Ivory Coast, they're against Germany, but Burkina Faso isn't. Yeah, I know. I'm basically just making the most random things ever. And now Serbia. They attacked Greece. Nah, bro. They took Greece. Sorry, mapper from Greece, but they took you. Until they reform. Yeah, Greece reforms. And like Italy, they start torturing France now. Yeah, I know, crazy. They also attack Switzerland. They're just bullying everyone that they can. They take the entire northern part of Italy. They also take Andorra. And they make fascist free Spain things, even though like Spain was on Germany's side, but like Italy is, because they will always be Fugu. But then Monaco sees its border, its neighbor France get attacked, and Monaco does not like that. So Monaco pulls an upset on Italy. At least tries. But what can a micronation do against Italy? Yeah, that war will continue, and I don't know. Monaco probably isn't surviving, but maybe it will. Now, France already has large outposts here. We're trying to help Brazil, but it doesn't look great at all. Bolivia is attacking Chile and Peru. And they have largely succeeded, and Bolivia is on Germany's side. And Bolivia has actually spread for a while. Seeing that it's dangerous to fight alone, Argentina asks Portugal for help. Portugal accepts. They form an alliance against Bolivia. And with extra help from Brazil, they take over this area of Venezuela. Brazil takes this over. And Brazil pulls an upset and just takes over the region. And forms a new nation of Proto-Bolivia? Or something? Nah, bro. Well, yeah, they border Peru and Brazil. Yeah, Bolivia and Peru. Craziest neighbors. The nominates to defeat an ever-growing Venezuela. And maybe Mexico could help with that. Mexico buys this part of Colombia. Like, basically, they own Panama and most of Central America except for Costa Rica. And from there, Mexican troops take over the Venezuela region. And yeah, They split the area up. This region, they will probably... Okay, also this region. Yeah, these two Venezuela areas, like, because Venezuela took, I think, but Suriname, or maybe it's France. I don't know. Okay, I don't really know, guys, but I believe that France is this. This is French territory. This is Venezuela, and they split this up. This is a Mexican territory now, and the rest is just Brazilian lands. So they break down their borders, and yay, Venezuela is no longer a threat. However, it's still not good enough for Europe is looking hopeless. The Axis is really winning hard. Serbia just took over Romania. It gives them access to Black Sea. And Bulgaria, which has been irrelevant for most of this time, pays the ultimate price to the Axis. It looks bad in Europe, bro. From there, Serbia betrays Russia and takes up this part of land. There's not much Russia can do as it's dazed and stunned from the earlier attack from China, even though that stopped. But, like, it's still recovering from that, so there's nothing they can really do. And Germany retakes Kaliningrad. And is ready to face the Baltic Union of Estonia. That's when Estonia does the absolute worst thing and invades Finland. Why? Because they don't. Of course, they would never do that. Instead,